Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be using the Acme deck that won a regionals in the United Kingdom. The list is in the show notes. It's called Coyote Revenge, and wow, there's like nobody on JNet. Alright, a spectator. Hope everybody's having a good week. I don't know, Boulder. I don't know if you can have your streaming privileges back after the episode this weekend. Come here. Come on. You've literally got cat hair hanging off you. Let's take a look at the deck while we're waiting. So it's all about sticking the tags to be able to get the high profile target strike. Nope. Gotta maintain my masterful illusion. Hopefully we'll get a player sometime soon. Though there is not hardly anybody. Hey, Sanjay. Yeah, I mean, it's solid. If you're trying to kill, you want to have as few opportunities for a steal as possible. And it has a lot of things to bait them through the server with. And things like data ward, IP block, universal connectivity fee that get better with Acme's ability. As you and I have kind of discussed, one of the side effects of Balder. One of the side effects of this style of deck is that people just don't run very much, so you have to punish people for not running. I don't like this hand. We're gonna mulligan. What an opener, huh? Bank job. Alright, so let's draw once. Let's put this Raven on R&D. And we'll pitch a degree mill. Let's draw. Put that in a new remote. We're not going to pay. Because they can't use bank job on that server. They won't get in and they'll have to pay money. All right, Balder, you gotta. Alright, so we have to worry about like inside job and stuff. So I think our play this turn is to put this in server 1. We'll pay it. Put that in server 1 and we'll get ready to do the SSL endorsement next turn. And we'll just get a buck. All right. Twitch messed up their like main screen. I don't know how to add tags to my broadcast now. So thank you, Twitch. Really appreciate that. Did they get rid of the tag system? I don't know. Anyway. If they got rid of the tag system, that's really going to impact small niche people a lot. But anyway. Alright, so let's draw. So let's hit this. Let's put that in the remote. We'll pay to keep it safe. We'll get a buck and we'll ditch a high profile target because we're not up against Clan Vengeance. We're only going to need one, most likely. We're getting surprisingly flooded for an 8 agenda deck. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the tag system on Twitch. All I know is I have 0 viewers right now, whereas normally by now I'd have like 8 to 10. So something must not be working right with Twitch. Hey. Welcome, welcome. Yo. Okay. So I think here we just gain $2 and then we hard hitting news. Boosting by 2 to get it up to 6. Because they're not getting that agenda. That agenda is more or less ironclad for them. And they currently only have enough money to clear 2 tags. I see Russell lurking in there too. What's up, Russell? Yo, Boulder. Well. We had kind of a weird opening, but we were able to get set up for the kill, which is the point of the deck, is that if you are making it so that they're keeping you honest on the scoring game, that you're setting up the credit advantage that you need for the kill, because your stuff is disproportionately taxing. Like, Data Ward being an actual ice that they have to deal with is real good. Thoth's really funny too, since there's only a couple of people like Geist have during the run tag avoidance. Thoth makes it so that on R&D or on remote, maybe you can put a Thoth in front of a Data Ward, and then it's still like Data Ward is getting the effect of Acme because they're forced going to get a tag. And on Thoth, it's like they have 2 tags for the purposes of these traces. Oh, look at how well lit I am. Oh, look at all the frames. I just can't look directly at my camera without going blind. Are you comfortable? You know, I wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable. With just literally just cat hair flying off of you in waves, like radiation. I don't understand. We're at the middle of summer and I brush you all the time. How are you still shitting this much? Do you have like cat alopecia? Waiting for an opponent. This is bad. I should delete this. My supervillain cat. Yes. No, Mrs. Estevez, I want you to die. Yeah. Speaking of Valencia, check out this the totally rad background, huh? Alright, forget this. Let's play my Chaos Theory deck. That's a good opener. Let's keep. So this deck got spoiled. Somebody else who either was peripherally connected to the testing group or well, yeah, it was either peripherally connected to the testing group or came up with it organically, has opened up the bag on this Chaos Theory deck that I was working with some members of the Chicago meta on. So the idea is you use insight and top hat to avoid being hard-hitting used, so you don't run until you know you can steal an agenda and piggyback a mad dash and a freedom through equality onto it. Alright. So they know what we're about, so we gotta get moving, because that's probably gonna be an atlas with a counter on it. But we've got all these just... Oh, they didn't put the counter on it, thank God. Let's run R&D, let's see if anything's... What kind of ice, if anything, is there. That ain't bad. Alright. Fire the trace. Alright, probably not going to need the Stam Herc. Next turn we're going to get the Comet down. And then Diesel and Piggyback. Ugh. The worst. Okay. Alright, we got a breaker now. That's going to help us with this money disparity. Hey, Squog of Google, of Oogle, Foogle. Squog Foogle. Flugel. This Atlas is bad for us. This is probably going to be where we get 1.5 billion tags. I would have liked to have gotten a deuces somewhere in there. That's... Oh, they didn't... Okay, so they're not going to kill us. That's good. So one insight is... Oh, man, where are the money cards? Okay. Let's just go into archives the normal way. We're not going to piggyback because we want that deuces for tag removal. This bad pub is also very good for us. So one insight is basically going to get burned to this Atlas counter, which is completely fine. So we're just going to keep getting ready. So next turn we'll insight. Try to force the Atlas counter to be used. Do I think that that's an NGO? There's one way to find out. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good here. And we did it all without the insight combo so far. Who says that this deck can't remote camp? Alright, so our opponent is going to hit us. So we're going to take all those tags. It's going to feel real bad. So here's what we're going to do first. We are going to gain 3, remove a tag. We're going to see if we draw into another deuces. We don't. So we just have to remove the other 2 tags and hope that they're not holding 3 high-profile targets. Oh, that's game. Good game. Should have checked that. But the deck is strong. The power is there. If I had checked that, we probably would have been fine. Now we're up against Sunny, so we're going to want to try to stick tags early. That's probably going to end up being game just right there. Because we're going to put this on R&D. We'll gain a buck. We'll put 1 into this trace. That was a quick game. All right. So let's get a Raven on R&D. Let's get this on HQ. Let's put down scarcity. Install advance on the NGO front. Gotta get those tags, baby. Yeah, these news, they're very hard hitting. Alright, I'd like to draw, hopefully we'll draw an agenda off of this Rashida, so we can try to force the run while the Sunny player is still low. The Sunny player that we're up against has the benefit now that since they played us in the last game, they now know that we're on a kill deck, so they're playing a lot more carefully than they otherwise might. Alright, that's perfect. So let's put this in a new remote. Let's do that. And then let's put an agenda in there. Because if they hit that IP block, the trace is of course more or less irrelevant with Sunny, but as long as that Amakua is down, it's going to be a guaranteed tag that they're going to have to deal with. So Maxwell James is a bit of an issue, but luckily Newshound is still doing its work. So we're gonna put that on server 3, and then we're gonna advance this twice. And we're gonna say, please come get this, because we have to try. If Sanjay is still here, he knows that you're on a clock when you're up against Sunny because the late game belongs to her. We were able to put some hiccups into that tempo and get them down to lower money, but that advantage is going to evaporate very rapidly if we don't take advantage of it. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna res this. There's a current in play. Okay, so I think we basically go like this. Like, we don't have to score here. There's no motivation for us to do that. So I guess we'll just kill them. Hey, Brian. No point in rezzing. Oh, thanks for the point. Appreciate that. But you got a turning wheel counter for your troubles. Now, statistically speaking, they shouldn't be able to pull the win off of here. But, who knows? It's Netrunner. There's one. Alright, they're coming in here, and them coming in here may be the thing that saves our bacon. Because now they can't steal enough points to win. Yeah, that'll do it. Time to send the rocket to their house. I can't be the only person that thinks that the Acme Consulting building looks like the Daily Bugle building from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, right? Alright, let's see if we can sneak one more in. Right? It's like that red scaffolding, like brick look. Looks like the Daily Bugle. Uh-oh. Oh, please. Please. Please take always be running. Oh, what a joy that would be. Oh. I like this hand. Let's keep it. Let's put this in a new remote. Let's put Rashida in there. And then let's put Raven on HQ. Yeah, real men don't want nudes, real men want pictures of Spider-Man. Spider-Man on their desk by morning. Hey Ratsuka, welcome, welcome. It's good to see ya. Oh, everybody who's a patron, by the way, go and answer the rescheduling poll for the deck club. I had to reschedule it. This is a weird week for travel. My wife was at a convention, and due to forces beyond her control, she ended up missing her flight. So I didn't get to do the deck club yesterday, and then we're going on vacation with my family for the remainder of this week after tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to be able to do it until next week, which I know kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So I need everybody to let me know when the best day to do that is. Alright, so let's put some of these agendas back. I'm going to put the degree mills back, because I kind of like having the SSL in my hand. Let's put this on R&D. Then let us put the SSL in the remote. Fortune favors the boldish. Now the really neat thing is if I can advance, and then put the Archangel onto this remote next turn, I can basically force the Logic Bomb to be used on the Archangel, otherwise they won't have it available for the IP block. That's res. Oh, there's a hot bypass. Okay. Hope they hit the reversed accounts. Oh, nice. Good work. I don't even think it's worth it. Nah, we're not gonna fire that until something more expensive's down. What am I gonna do? Pick up their 2-cost brain chip? That's not even doing anything for them right now. All right. Let's slow roll this SSL, see what happens. We're not in the best money position in the world. There's a Gordian going down. Solid break here for somebody who wants to run a lot. All right, they're coming in hot here. We're gonna res it. We're gonna say trace 3. We're not gonna boost it. And then they're gonna come on in and they're gonna get that sweet SSL. Now that is going to increase their hand size, which is something that we need to be wary of. Now, do I try to get rid of directives here? I'd really like for us to get a hard-hitting news, because I think that's where the reversed accounts is going to be the most effective. Alright, they're testing the waters. We're 100% going to res here, because now we actually have something worth picking up. We have the Gordian. Or the brain chip actually impacts them. They're gonna have to let the trace fire. And they can't beat it, so we're gonna pick up brain chip. Alright. I just want to close that avenue off. And then we need some money. We need a clear money advantage. Once we get hard hitting, I really do feel like we're in business. Now we are getting in business. Merchant creativity. I wonder what they're gonna go fetch. Femme fatale for the Raven on HQ? Or the Archangel, maybe. The Data Ward. That's actually not terribly good for them. Because they have to spend 4 credits for it. So I think I will res. Because they have to... well, they don't have to. They can do the normal bypass. But they are tagged, actually. So they have to use the 4. I'm just desperate for us to draw hard-hitting news, so... You have to trash it. Where are our hard-hitting newses? We have this awesome opportunity to just end the game, and we just can't get the hard-hitting news. Alright. So let's advance. Let's res and use. I don't think our opponent's on an AI breaker. I probably should have left that NGO there to bait it as a 5-3 so I could try to force another run. That would have been the wiser play. They are coming in hot. They're gonna guess 2, I would imagine, which would be the safest bet, considering they already know that I am holding 2 high-profile targets. Oof. All right, hard-hitting news. Let's get some money cards back in. This is going much slower than I would like, not because our opponent's taking a long time, but just because we can't get any agendas. For a hard-hitting news. Emerging creativity, another femme. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I mean, if you've already got the brain chip down, why not use it to make sure you get your breakers so you don't have to overdraw for it? It's a solid play. I like that. Okay, so we have the hard hitting. We just need to have something to force them through the server with. The C source isn't going to do much for us. We need something to force them through. This deck is interesting because it's not like it's sitting on a huge throne of money. It's running between like 10 to 15 credits most of the time from what we've seen from the couple of games that we've played. Oh, yes. Actually, we'll wait because that's not really enough. We'll hold it by surprise. It's from Pompey. It's from the Netrunner, the Netrunner Dorks or Geeks or whichever is the one we have now. It's the cover page. Okay, I'm gonna let them through here without using the Raven because I actually don't want them to jack out. I want them to spend money. And I don't think that they're gonna win here, so... Feels like a degree mill. No money cards. Okay, nope, Boulder, we're done. We're done for today. We're in rough shape. Butter, stop. I don't want you messing with my computer. Whew. We're working hard. Yeah, I think our player's a little bit newer, which is fine. He didn't do the thing where, or they didn't do the thing where they leave the last 4 unliberated accounts like most experienced players would for a recovery, and that's fine. Like, not everybody has to be playing perfect all the time. We're in casual. I need to get this news hound on archives because if they hit that QPM, we lose. So this is going to be pretty rough for them. Let's just pile the tags on there. Yeah, this is going to be a very hard final score for us, Brian. I think we got him, though. All right, everybody. Yes, that's a universal connectivity fee, Russell. I think we went undefeated with this. Let me double check. Yeah, we went undefeated with it. It was a really solid list. But anyway, everybody, I love you. I hope you have a great day. I'll have day job tomorrow. No day job Friday or this weekend. I'm away with my family. As I mentioned earlier, if you're part of the Patreon, please make sure you answer the poll as to when the deck club is going to be, and all the deck list reviews are done for this month, so check your inboxes. And until I see all of you fine Netrunner humans again, always be running.